Yes, you gotta be very careful with that.
You have to be really, it's kind of a fine line. I know with the plant, we certain things we could specify for continuity of operations had to be done in a certain order. Like you only take 4 filters out of service, and that was right in the contract documents. But in terms of once you took those 4 filters out of service, how you approach them, that really wasn't our concern. We had to, the engineer had to approve it in the shop drawing, but that we had to leave that up to the contractor.
Who are they using for their construction manager?
I have no idea.
You have no say in that.
My only question is,
My guess is it's somebody in DOT. Imagine it's DOT and themselves, but I don't know that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I'm basing that on Woodstock, the DOT project that's going through Woodstock right now. There's a gentleman from DOT that's up there from this region monitoring that contract. That's just, I guess, based on that.
my question is, I mean, during the course of the construction, if you have a consumer there that's having a problem with their water because of the work that's ongoing, whether they don't have water or whatever, they're gonna call you.
Yeah.
Who's gonna repair that? Is that the state or you?
That would remain to be seen.
I don't think that's clear in the agreement. What's your understanding?
Well, we have told them they can't leave anybody out of water. That's been very clear in our specifications. I think that has been included in their documents.
Okay.
So, if we tried to minimize in our design, our suggested design, and the way we're gonna do the valving, we've tried to eliminate the need for a lot of temporary bypass piping, because that gets very expensive. And it's terrible. I mean, you have a thin wall pipe on the surface of the ground, it's hot outside or it's cold outside, so the pipes are either breaking, the services, or the people are drinking bath water.
Yeah.
It's really, nobody's having a good time. And I think we've come up with a plan to minimize that. There might be 1 or 2 that we have to hook up temporarily, and we'll work with them to do that. And, I think we're just gonna have to be there and,
But your understanding, it's still their responsibility because they have to keep the
Yes.
consumer supplied, okay?
yes, that's been very clear to them. Right. Right. Yeah, and they have no problem with accepting that. They understand health department rules.
Okay.
SCADA system.
We had a good bid showing, although there's only 2 contractors that appear to be interested, but they're both people that, one we dealt with before very satisfactorily, and the other one has a pretty good reputation. The bids have been extended a little bit because of some questions that came in, and so the addenda got issued late. They're due July 17th, and they're gonna be awarded, that will give CDM time to review them, make a recommendation of award to the board, and we anticipate having that ready for your August meeting.
So they're not open, we're not getting them tomorrow, these bids?
No, I'm sorry.
I
I didn't tell you that.
No.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was.
No.
We're looking forward to it, huh?
No, what she was doing was she was getting everything ready so that we could do that. I apologize, Jane. That slipped my, I only looked that up today. I was like, I remember Tom telling me, that they had to postpone it, so it's July 17th.
Okay.
So it's next, Tuesday.
Does CDM come down when you?
No, because we'd have to pay them. No.
Okay,
What we typically do is Jane and I will open them.
just make sure they meet all the.
Right. And if
specs.
one of us can't be, as long as 2 people are opening them, it's okay. We'll open them, and that's all we'll do. We'll open them, we'll record them. If any of the bidders or anybody else wants copies of the bids, we certainly will give them the totals. And then we kind of send everything down to CDM in an overnight bag, and they look at it.
And then make a recommendation.
They make the recommendation, and they see if those bids meet the specifications and all that other good stuff. I mean, that's what we're paying them for. But to pay them to come up here to sit for like 5
I'm
minutes.
just curious, that's.
No, we typically don't do that.
Yeah, well, you can speak waste of money.
And it's a waste of their time, so. I mean, with the conference call, we could be on the phone with them and they could listen, but
When is the 17th?
it's Tuesday. I think Monday's the 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Is there a time that you open it?
2 is
Two.
normal.
2 is normal, but I can let you know.
Okay. Never been to a bid opening.
It's really anticlimactic. It's anticlimactic, and you just make sure you wait until 2 o'clock.
I'm sure you have, because we've been here, I thought you were present.
No, probably not. We don't ever do it at a board meeting because